Good evening. Please join me as we welcome the posting of the colors. Will you now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good evening and welcome to the 2019 J.F. Webb Campus Graduation Ceremony. Please allow me to introduce the distinguished guests and staff on our stage. Nolan Ellington, Chief Marshal, J.F. Webb High School of Health and Life Sciences. Tyson McNeil, Chief Marshal, J.F. Webb High School. Dr. Thomas Houlihan, Chairman, Granville County School Board of Education. Dr. Elisa McLean, Superintendent, Granville County Public Schools. Mrs. Amy Rice, Principal, J.F. Webb High School. Ms. Blondina Small, Assistant Principal. Mr. Dana Small, Senior Counselor. Mr. Anthony Dickens, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Pamela Barker, Senior Counselor. And I am Angie Salisbury, Principal of J.F. Webb High School of Health and Life Sciences. Other board members that we have with us tonight are Vice Chair, Mr. David Richardson, Mr. Leonard Peace. We have Commissioners, Dr. Tony Cozart and Ms. Sue Hinman. Mayor of Oxford, Jackie Sargent, sends her regrets. And we also have district staff, Dr. Michael Myrick, Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Beth Day, Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Stan Winborn. At this time, we would also like to recognize all of our active military and veterans. Please stand. I would also like to ask all faculty and staff to please stand and remain standing as they have worked tirelessly and dedicated their time, their hearts, and their energy to get to this day with our seniors. Please join me in giving our staff a round of applause. As we celebrate this incredible group of young people and their accomplishments, please remember that every graduate's moment is special. As an act of courtesy, we ask that you please hold your applause until after each award recognition and wait until the last name is called during the presentation of graduates to allow us to give each student the recognition and respect they have earned. Please silence your cell phones and refrain from using any noise-making devices that might distract from the ceremony. Please remain seated during the program, and as the graduates recess out of the stadium, there are staff members and law enforcement officers throughout the stadium to assist you in case of emergency. I would also like to give a special thanks this evening to Granville County Schools Maintenance Department, staff and volunteers that assisted in the graduation setup, and most importantly, our senior advisors, Mrs. Karen Harshbarger and Mrs. Leslie Magnanti, for their hard work to ensure that this ceremony is extremely special for our seniors and their families. Finally, graduates, this evening I would like to take a moment to share with you a little advice. Number one, take every opportunity you have to make a positive impact on someone else's life. Choose kindness. It will carry you further in life than any other attribute. Next, life is not going to be easy and it is not fair. Things will be taken from you that you didn't think you could live without, and things will be put into your life that you may think you can't handle. But I promise you can. Next, there is a plan for each of you. Some of you may go on to be doctors and lawyers. Some of you may go on to be mechanics and plumbers. No matter where you end up in life, don't lose sight of what may lie before you, or what you have come from or grown through. And last, in everything you do, work hard, have fun, help someone, and laugh. I have had the privilege of knowing many of you since kindergarten. I know that you will do great things. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Good evening. It's a great night, isn't it? I got to tell you, though, the one thing that's kind of bothered me so far tonight is that I can't believe how serious you are. I haven't seen but one smile out of this whole front row this evening. So I want to know what's going on. Or maybe I don't. But anyway, congratulations to all of you. I am here representing the Board of Education and many other people who work in the school system who have worked for you over the past few years. We are so excited about where you are tonight. We hope you laugh, you have fun, It means something very, very special. You deserve it, enjoy it, and best wishes in the future. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure this evening that I present Madeline Keith, Salutatorian of the class of 2019 of J.F. Webb High School of Health and Life Sciences.
Good evening. I would like to say a big congratulations to the class of 2019. Most of us have been together since kindergarten. Thank you for all your friendships, laughs, and challenges to be a better person. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day routine that we never really stop and thank each other for being so supportive through this long journey, some years longer than others depending on your teacher. As we part today, I would like to leave you with these 5 thoughts. Number 1, take deliberate actions to reach your goals. No one is going to do it for you. Number 2, look for the best outcome in every challenge of your life. Having a positive attitude equals positive results. Number 3, surround yourself with people who will bring out your best self. If you hang out with winners, you're bound to win sometimes. Number 4, change what needs to be changed. If it isn't working, you need to fix it. And number 5, strive to have unshakable faith. Everyone needs something or someone to believe in. It has been my honor to speak tonight for the class of 2019, and in my book, you're all winners. Thank you.
I am extremely pleased to be able to present to you the Salutatorian of J.F. Webb High School, class of 2019, Scotty Cox.
Good evening. I wanted you to know that I feel honored and grateful for this opportunity to be here today delivering this speech to you. I really cannot believe it has been 4 years. All of you have grown taller, some broader. Taller in that you have been reaching new heights as part of your transition into young adults, and broader as you tread more ground and expand your world through your education. Taller and broader, impacting the world around you, each like a cell in the body of our nation. However, as most know, there are challenges ahead that you will have to face and decisions you will have to make. But if you remember these words from Romans 8, verse 28, God promises to make something good out of the storms that bring devastation to your life. There are going to be rocky roads ahead that you're going to have to travel. But if you remember these words, know there is a reason and a plan unseen for each and every single one of you. So with that in mind, dear friends, I say to you, God bless and Godspeed in all your future endeavors.
It is our honor this evening to present Principal's Awards to students who exhibited outstanding character traits during their years at Webb. These traits include dedication, perseverance, integrity, self-discipline, and leadership. It has been my pleasure getting to know all the seniors this year. You are an outstanding group of young people. It was very difficult for Mrs. Salisbury and me to choose only a few students out of the senior class to receive these awards. It is with great pleasure that we recognize the following students. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing. J.F. Webb School of Health and Life Sciences Principal's Awards go to Christopher Brandon, Jackson Clyburn, Shakira Fields, Kaylee Lumpkin, Ashner Santana, Savannah West. They were awarded medals in the gym a few minutes ago. Please join me in congratulating them. Principal awards that go to the students of J.F. Webb High School are Jakia Davis, Callie Englebright, Isaiah A.J. Eubanks, Isaiah Fields, Taylor Hammett, Michaela Hargrove, Kyla Harris, Oliver Lynn Herrera Fabian, Michael Lane, and Riley Renault. Congratulations to you all. At this time, Mrs. Salisbury and I would like to recognize one special graduating senior. She has been present at school every day for the last 12 years. We present this plaque in recognition of this amazing accomplishment to Ms. Shakira Fields. Please join me in a round of applause to celebrate her very outstanding achievement.
merit are identified as those students who have at least a 3.75 GPA for the year. All students who achieve Student of Merit for this school year are indicated in the program. Please stand. They were recognized in the gym before we came out. Join me in congratulating them.
Students that have received 7-year Student of Merit are indicated in the program in italics. We have 14 members of the senior class that are 7-year Students of Merit. Will you please stand to be recognized? Both schools. Let's give them a big hand. Congratulations.
A Granville County Public Schools Latin Honors Diploma represents exemplary completion of all state and local course requirements. During graduation practice, all students receiving the Latin Honors distinction were presented their medals. At this time, we will recognize all Latin Honors graduates. Those students earning a GPA between 3.75 and 3.99 have received the cum laude distinction and are indicated in the program and have already been awarded their medals. They are, please stand and remain standing as I call your names: John Barnes, Christopher Brandon, Robert Cruz, Anna Curran, Zachary Dickerson, Shakira Fields, Andrew Keaton, Shelby Talley, Jeffrey Salisbury, Ashton Williams.
Students earning a GPA between 4.0 and 4.249 have received the magna cum laude distinction and are indicated as such in the program. Will these please students stand to be recognized as I call their names? Christopher Cox, John Hobgood, Terry Lewis, Isabel Parker, Nicholas Porterfield, Kevon Richardson, Brooklyn Watkins, Skylar Woods, and Curtis Yancey.
Finally, all students earning a GPA of 4.25 or higher are indicated in our program and have been designated to receive cum laude distinction. Will these students please stand as I call your names? Aaron Bostick, Mary Bostick, Caitlin Cook, Sky Frazier, Savannah Hoffheimer, Nolan Hughes, Madeline Keith, Taylor McMahon, Miranda Nelson, Thomas Pittard, Jay Puckett, Ashner Santana, and Ryan Steinbach. Will all of the Latin Honors students stand again? Please join me in congratulating these students. It is my honor to present Savannah Hoffheimer, the Valedictorian of J.F. Webb High School of Health and Life Sciences, class of 2019.
Good evening. Welcome to all the friends and family here to celebrate us tonight. Thank you for the many ways that you've supported us over the years. Graduates, please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you to all of the teachers here tonight who pushed us to be our best and taught us so much.
like how to memorize entire chapters of a textbook and how to write an essay just hours before the due date. These are valuable lessons that we will undoubtedly take with us as we're furthering our education. Congratulations to all of the graduates here today. Though we had different experiences over these last 4 years, we can all attest to the fact that it took a lot of hard work to get here today. If you procrastinate as much as I do, then you probably work twice as hard to get your work in on time. But we're all here because of one thing that we have in common. We were persistent. Persistence is defined as to go on resolutely in spite of opposition, or simply not to give up. There are probably more than a few parents here today who would lead us to believe that persistence is not a good thing. It gets you labeled as stubborn at home. But Calvin Coolidge had a different idea. He said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent." Each and every one of you are going to need some persistence in whatever it is that you have planned next. Starting a new job, joining the military, and going to college are not easy transitions. We're going to struggle. A lot of us are probably not going to have any idea what we're doing at first. But we know that we'll have to tough it out if we want to reach our goal. Persistence presents itself as small choices that make a big difference. Every time you stayed up to finish an assignment rather than go to sleep was significant. Maybe one missing assignment wouldn't have ruined your grade, but every time you choose to persist, you're training yourself how to act in the same situation when it occurs again. So hopefully, if nothing else, over these last 4 years, we've learned how to persist. And I hope that each and every one of you use that skill to succeed in whatever you choose to do next. Congratulations, class of 2019.
It is my sincere honor to present the valedictorian of the senior class of J.F. Webb High School, Taylor McMahon.
Greetings, faculty, family, friends, and fellow classmates. It is an honor to be standing before you on such a memorable occasion. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for helping me every step of the way. It is hard to believe our time at Webb has come to an end. Well, we did it. It hasn't been easy, but I can say that it has been worth it. My 4 years of high school didn't go as I planned it to, but when life gave me lemons, I chose to make lemonade. When faced with adversity, I chose to remain true to myself and walk in the purpose that I had already been destined for. If I had been told 6 years ago that I was going to be standing here speaking in front of you all, I wouldn't have believed it. However, time has taught me that it's important to persevere and pursue your goals. No matter what may seem like the normal or popular thing to do, remember to do what you are destined for. Don't be afraid to take risks or dream big. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, believing in ourselves is so important, and really, once you realize that you're capable of greatness and believe you're able to achieve anything you put your mind to, you've already won half the battle. My fellow classmates, remember, the biggest source of motivation are your own thoughts. So think big and motivate yourself to take risks. If you're afraid to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. If you're afraid to follow your dreams, you will always have to work for someone who wasn't afraid to pursue theirs. I know it feels like we're saying goodbye, but we will carry a piece of each other into everything we do next to remind us of who we are and of who we're meant to be. We've already taken the first step by making it to the ceremony today. Now, it's time to take the next steps on our journey and begin to build our futures. So class of 2019, for the last time, can I get a 1-9? Thank you.
At this time, I will recognize the J.F. Webb High School of Health and Life Sciences 2019 candidates for graduation. Soshi Sitlali Afaro. Caleb David Austin. Kara Arlene Askew. John Austin Barnes. Erin Julia Bostic. Meredith Grace Bostic. Christopher Tyrese Brandon. Self Timothy Bullock. Jackson Colby Clyburn. Johnny Gray Clayton III. Jacob Nathaniel Matthews Cook. Caitlin Rose Cook. Robert Anderson Cruz Jr. Anna Lee Caron. Shakira Nichelle Fields. Alvin Stefan Foster II. Marquel Sharif Foster. Sky Elizabeth Frazier. Cameron Marcel Hargrove. Hannah Newton Hester. Jason Darnell Hester Jr. John Crawford Hopgood. Savannah Marie Hofheimer. Nolan Lee Hughes. Elias Ibrahim Qaid Kasim. Andrew Taylor Keaton. Madeline Victoria Keith. Janaya Shalise Latta. Devin James Lewis. Kaylee Renee Lumpkin. Miranda Grace Nelson. William Blake Newton. Isabel May Parker. Taylor Natiana Pettiford. Thomas Harney Pittard Jr. Nicholas Payne Porterfield. J. Wright Puckett. Janai Monte Ravenel Dudley. Jeffrey Franklin Salisbury. Ashner Eden Santana. Eva Ruby Santana Morales. Tayana Dion Smith. Anasia Janae Speed. Ryan Hunter Steinbeck. Tiana Malia Stubbs. Justin Grant Sumner. Shelby Morgan Talley. Megan Brianne Tidwell. Brooklyn Grace Watkins. Savannah Joe West. Courtesy Janae Wickerson. Grayson Edward Wilkins. Ashton Morgan Williams. Noah Thomas Williams. Skylar LaRae Woods. Michael Darnell Wormley. Curtis Allen Yancey. Caitlin Ann Yancey.
At this time, it is an honor and a pleasure to present the J.F. Webb High School 2019 candidates for graduation. Jada Nicole Alford. Kimberly Elizabeth Allen. Hunter James Baldwin. Antoni Tadarian Barnett. Malik Dialion Brandon. Dakota James Brogy. Brian Wayne Brooks Jr. Kaylee Ann Brown. Quamante Zaire Bullock Norrell. Jaquel Monet Burton. Micaiah Unique Clark. Jada Monet Collins. Christopher Scott Cox. Trayvon Montrell Daniel. Jakia Monet Davis. Kimara Nashe Davis. Amari Delvalier Vargas. Jose Luis Diaz Salas. Zachary David Dickerson. Nathan Dennis Darling. Dylan Michael Ellington. Roger Morgan Elliott Jr. Jamal Lee Ellis. Callie Gray Englebright. Isaiah Jalen Kyrie Eubanks. Brianna Monique Evans. Kanita LaShawn Evans. LaQuinta Sharice Evans. Tyreek Phillip Evans. Tykel Malik Evans. Shawan Denisha Fant. Isaiah Elijah Fields. Jamisha Lakeithia Fields. Zykasia Ronisha Floyd. Vicente Garcia Sabella. Tiana Marie Gendos. Shambrell Shania Gill. Shamaya Jalethia Gill. William Clinton Gillian. Denaja Siobhan Goff. Thomas Edward Goolsby. Tiandra Denise Gregory. Taylor Rain Marie Ham. Taylor Ann Hammett. Michaela Diamond Hargrove. Yelani Ardell Hargrove. Jonathan Kane Harmon Haynes. Dejanay Nakia Harris. Kyla Devenice Harris. Keith O'Neill Hart Jr. Stephanie Jarnette Hernandez Malpica. Vanessa Hernandez Preyas. Ana Valayan Herrero Fabian. Chris Shamar Hightower. Varante Makai Hightower. Kasia Brene Atkins Howell. Rashawn Thurman Johnson. Jesse Shamar Jones. Tavon Kwamel Jones. Michael Mackenzie Knippick.
Raphael Lamont Lambert. Michael Thomas Lane. Justin Tariq Pertnell Lattimore. Roderick Anthony Lewis. Terry Wayne Lewis Jr. Nashard Tajmel Merrow. Maurice Demetrius Mathis. Samuel Jordan McBride. Cameron Board McDonald. Taylor Cortina McManning. Noah Daniel Meta. Tanaza Shatis Moore. Damonte Alexander Moss. Adma Samir Nega. Daquan Lamont Oakley. Lucas Payton Overby. Juan Carlos Patino. Dawson Thomas Patterson. Joseph Ryan Peace Jr. Damian Kuhn Petuski. Dejan D'Angelo Prather. Marcus Hayes Perrier Jr. Saquon Gerard Reed. Wesley Thomas Reed. Zakasia Daira Reed. Riley Cole Renault. Kayvon Andrew Richardson. Taylor Etrell Richardson. Sienna Mackenzie Robinson. Travis Lamont Royster Jr. Vanessa Santana. Amaya Rose Scott. Kaylee Joe Sears. Array Laurel Seward. Angela Lee Segundo. Takiva Latera Sizemore. Clay Petty Slaughter. Leon Karan Strickland. Ellis McCoy Strong Jr. Danya Faye Thornton. Samantha Jolene Thorpe. Scenaria Nicole Thorpe. Datron Malik Watson. Tanzania Ariel Watson. Brianka Unique White. Deontay Maja White. Travion Rashad White. Tanisha Lavette Williams. Joshua Blake Woodliff. Naquan Montreal Young.
Good evening. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Will the class of 2019 please rise? By the power vested in me by the great state of North Carolina, and by the authority granted to me by the illustrious Granville County Public Schools Board of Education, and after conferring with both of your principals, I hereby declare you graduates from Granville County Public Schools. You may turn your tassels. Let the music please begin.